Like the last decade for the UK was like the 90s for America.
Yeah.
Like you can play anything for the 90s. That was the level. Whereas 80s, it's getting shifty now. You know what I mean? When you're talking about...
I don't know. I love it.
I love 80s music. I love 80s music. But rapping-wise,
we're talking about,
the levels are not the levels that they should be, bro.
Even though you can pick
you can listen to them and you get tunes and da-da-da-da.
But the majority...
They're not as skilled as the people from the 90s. That was the bar where it's like, yeah, okay, now it gets subjective.
Not even,
bar for bar.
like you said, but not even got to do just lyrics. Like, even just the amount of tunes, the amount of bangers, there's way more bangers.
Yeah.
And sonically good sounding tunes from the 90s, like you said, rap-wise,
rapping.
than 80s.
I feel
like,
like
you
they
just be
were
able to
competing.
pick a few in the 80s. And
Obviously,
90s,
most of the
they'll be
beats that
bare.
man are rapping over in the 80s.
In the 90s, they were competing.
Beats,
Everyone wanted to be the king of this
yeah,
city.
what I'm saying. And then you got levels in it. Like, so you had New York then you had the Southern sound, then you had West. You know what I mean? West Coast and that. Like they all had their different sounds, and like them beats are timeless.
This man bring out an album. His album's got to be better. That album's got to be better than that album. Like
So
they wanted,
But yeah, sorry, you got your thing.
Is
But I think that's for the UK.
Is that a recency bias? Is that because you lived the 80s and you didn't live the 90s in that way that you think that?
Nah.
Because
Because I didn't.
I roll with some
I
people who was hip hop 80s.
Bro,
there's
He's a good example.
I'm a good example. I was born in 1994.
So you don't know about 90s.
So I'm 6 when it's 2000. So I'm not listening to no rapping.
He's not listening
I'm listening to S Club 7.
But I could play him.
You know what I'm saying?
But it still could be recency because you're hearing it through your brother or
Yeah,
through whatnot. Do you know what I mean? It's
family.
further away from you.
But even then, I can't even tell you that like I was in the house listening to. I didn't grow up listening to bare rap and did it. I didn't even got that. I listened to my own stuff. Like I said, I'm listening to S Club 7. Like I'm listening to pop and until I found my own way. I come straight into grime.
You went to what?
I come straight into
I
grime.
wrote his first bar at 8.
I was 8 years old when I
I
started
think that's where he was thinking. Before that, like I said, it's S Club 7. So literally from S Club 7 to grime, bang, we're in now. Like there was no, oh yeah, I'm listening to Tupac and I used to listen to my brother's Tupac CDs. Like that's me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? He didn't have that. Like I said,
for me, it's just it's like listening now. If I listen to both, do you know what I mean?
I just know
when he was young,
I know
there's
a group of my
I was doing
peers
garage.
slightly older than me
That would say 80s is better
Eli,
than
what are you
90s.
talking about? And I'm thinking of the 80s tunes they're telling me about and saying that was hip hop. You know what I mean?
But you say that's
peak.
better. You did say that's better than 90s. Yeah,
Yeah, because 90s is known as that era that was
Tupac
kind of like,
and
do you
Biggie.
know what I mean? Towards the end of the 90s, hip hop died a little bit, really. It was gone. Do you know what I mean? Puff Daddy took over hip hop, and then it became something else. So there's different people of a different age that will disagree, I think.
So
I
you
just
gotta
don't
say,
think
basically
if we
saying
sat
80s is
down-
better than Tupac and Biggie. Then that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying. You're saying better than Tupac and Biggie.
Do you think
era.
Tupac and Biggie was peak hip hop?
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying it's
You
better.
used them
I'm
like
saying it's better than
they're
80s.
peak,
I'm saying it's
I
better
was
than
like,
80s.
nah, that's when it hit the plateau. Like I said, around the time.
Run DMC,
Nah.
no,
Not Biggie.
Rakim,
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
LL Cool J.
Not Tupac and Biggie.
No,
Not Tupac and Biggie.
No.
You're talking about lyricism,
I get in
right?
the roll. I've been in the roll. I get it when I get in the dough. I get him in Joe. I get him in no.
That's it. What's there?
Don't chat to me about that
I
too,
could
bruv.
say-
But timeless.
Honestly,
But we're talking about
timeless,
timeless.
bruv. You can be
Fair
an
enough, you
innovator,
like that.
bruv. The hippity hip hop dons, bro.
That's not
That's the
80s.
same.
Yeah,
That's
it's an
innovation.
example,
That's
though.
the same as that, bro.
Yeah,
That's on the
yeah.
same level as that.
Yeah.
I get him a dough. I told him a me. I gave him a heart. She told me
If
to
we
start.
go by that, yeah, I hear what you're saying.
went to a yard.
If we go by
Brother,
that,
listen.
you're saying,
Honestly.
you're saying like,
But play that and play Brenda's Got a Baby.
Dappy
Brenda's
is
Got
a
a
better
Baby.
MC than like Roots Maneuver or something then because he had a more complicated flow and he came out later and had the advantage to build on his shoulders. But that's not true.
Yeah, it is.
Subjective.
If you're better, you're better.
There's a new thumbnail title.
I'm not saying,
Dappy
not
is
saying
better
that
than
he's
Roots
better
Maneuver.
like boom, boom, boom. Because I'm not a super fan of Roos. I couldn't tell you the thing. I know Roos is technical like that, so I think that's subjective. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To say that,
But Dappy's hard though. Don't get it twisted. Just
don't
because
get
of
it
who he is
twisted.
and stuff.
Dappy
That's
is
very
bro,
talented.
Dappy's cold,
Oh,
bro.
it's
Dappy is better than LL Cool J, bro, at rapping, bro.
Like,
Like
it's not
100%. Bro, if
Bro,
anyone disagrees
that's what
with
I'm
that,
saying.
yeah,
I listen.
listen to
That's
stuff
what I'm
properly. Don't listen to
We're
a
taking
man
off
say,
now.
"Oh, I'm gonna take your heart," and brother, listen to man properly, bro.
I'm trying to stay
Please don't
neutral
throw
to
me
this,
after
so I'm
this
not
and
even
say,
getting
Eli,
involved in
take
this
that
one.
bit out. 'Cause I'm not taking it out.
Bruv. Dappy is one of the most
Cheers.
talented, bruv.
Dappy's super talented.
He's one of the most talented artists
Like I said,
that's ever come from the UK.
don't-
No one can chat to me about that.
Bro,
I don't
I'm
care.
telling you,
bro.
and I'm
Take
not-
away everything you know about him.
Yeah.
Take away everything you know about him.
Like I said, yeah, don't worry about his personality. Don't worry
Personality-wise?
about all of these
Yeah,
things.
Yeah.
Take it away.
If you just listen to his talent,
He is cold,
Singing and rapping,
bro.
yeah,
Are you dumb?
he's
It's
cold.
the whole reason for the whole end up success. You want to
yeah.
know about like
Come on, he's the face, isn't it?
the formula, brother. He is the formula. Like literally, he's the
Get me.
taskmaster. You know what I mean?
No,
Like, the
I didn't think
puppeteer.
I was gonna come in and start vouching for Dappy. Like,
Yeah, neither did I.
Neither did I.
you can't deny.
I'm
his
not having it.
talent,
Like I said,
bro.
I'm not no some Dappy style here.
yeah.
Like I said, no, it's not a thing like that.
But do you know what I mean? No, see that.
And then
But
LL.
that for me, yeah, You're saying because that's a name, yeah?
You think because LL's big?
Oh my god,
brother! LL is a successful icon, brother. Yeah, but he's never been known as a lyricist like that among man them like that. Them times he was in the 80s because he's competing with hip diddy hop the hip.
He was ahead of his time.
Brother, you're not competing with now.
I don't think
if he comes out of the same bars, if he comes out of the same bars now,
hippity hop,
bro.
No,
it wasn't. That's like let me tell you what love is. I heard LL Cool J. I've looked at his career, bro. I'm not that young. Trust me, yeah. I weren't alive them times, but bro, I studied the thing as well. Yeah, I know who he was. Yeah, boy, I know about Run DMC. I know the little collab with Aerosmith and how it broke boundaries and that. Brother, that rap can't run now. You can't spit that rap.
If you took
that's Baby and you put on a new time beat right now, yeah, it would run.
I agree with that rap. Nah. Tupac weren't a lyricist.
Bro, if you put
Tupac, no, wait, hold on.
I get on my nerves.
Hold on, you got it wrong. Tupac is a lyricist. I hear what people say about this thing. Tupac's a lyricist. He just doesn't. This is what people say with Tupac and Biggie, yeah. Biggie flows better, and he's obviously a lyricist as well. And Tupac, I mean, Biggie's easier to listen to, and he's more like, you could spit that now.
The flow's
Tupac's flow is a bit awkward and slow and stuff, but he's a lyricist. When we talk about lyricist, it's words. He's a poet. Like, he definitely is a lyricist.
100%.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if anything, that's what he is. But like you said...
He's not very technical, is he?
No.
That's it. He's not
Tupac
technical.
has a message.
But even then,
that's it.
I still think people overlook that, bruv. Because I listen to a lot of his tunes and I like to think of myself as technical. You know what I mean? I try to get my... the wordplay like that. And bro, a lot of his tunes are like that, where it's dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, and it's multi-syllable. And people ain't really multi-syllable.
It's technical. Okay, it's technical in a way, but like I said, his flow is a bit awkward.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Because he sings a lot. Like, he's melodic with it. Do you know what I mean? It's that West Coast. I get it with the ride, get involved. I want to take it with you, why, bit of bro. But even then, he's multiing. Do you know what I mean? You wouldn't just be just throwing it off.
LL Cool J ain't done that then?
Bro,
just hating on LL.
Is LL better than Tupac?
LL Cool J has got some great songs, bro.
Okay, I'm just saying.
But on them songs, I'm not saying, I like this song because LL's rapping so hard on this song. Every LL Cool J song I like it, it's because it's a good song. It's like the chorus more time, yeah? Do you know what I mean? Love you better than that. I'm not listening to saying, oh my God, I want to love you in the right way. Oh my Jesus Christ.
I'd rather Biggie on it.
I'd rather Biggie on that, brother. Trust me. It's not rubbish, but it's not that of levels, bro. As a wordsmith.
Okay, but I don't agree. I'm not saying LL's the best MC ever.
I'm not having the dappy thing though.
But he ain't losing to dappy.
Dappy is good, but I'm not.
You said dappy's better than
LL.
Because that sounds crazy. That sounds crazy as a statement, yeah?
I can't agree with that.
But I don't think you've sat down and...
If we went through the thing, we chalk through, and I got my man's best punchline, and my brother, it would be nowhere near, or anything, or any kind of thing, like best bars, best 16, like...
Well, from LL Cool J's, when I suppose when LL Cool J, or when Dappy's 13 albums in, you can compare it properly, yeah? Because that's how many LL Cool J's got.
Well, that's an unfair advantage. He can have them 13 albums, and I'll just take whatever Dappy's got, and it'll still be better. I guarantee the best of the best. Like,
what, N-Dubs, Dappy?
Yeah, N-Dubs.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You know Dappy. Like you said, you were talking about, you were talking about freestyles and stuff like that. Bro, go through freestyles and stuff like that, brother.
Still not better than LL Cool J. No way.
I'm not even saying, the thing is...
No way.
Song for song, nah.
Nah, no way.
This is what I'm saying. Song for song, talent-wise.
Talent as in lyrics.
No
talent.
Crazy. Dappy's more talented than LL Cool J.
100%. Bro, you know he does everything, bruv.
If Dappy came out in that same time, gone. Same way. Gone.
Brother. Gone. Honestly.
Gone. Especially if it's just based on lyrics and that. No, not look or anything.
Okay. All right,
not look, obviously that's Mark. LL Cool J.
I think it's cool.
Yeah, obviously ridiculously marketable, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? LL Cool J.
That's all part of gone.
But don't get twisted.
That's all part of saying he's gone.
If LL Cool J spit exactly how he did it.
Yeah, but always talking about talent though.
That's what I'm saying. But that's a big thing with LL Cool J. We just left out, brother. Yeah. Because we weren't around it. We're talking like bare before our time. But I know enough, to know.
Cool J.
Brother, he called his name. Listen. That's a big reason we're so successful. You probably wouldn't have heard that guy with some dusty you, bruv. You get me? That's about exactly the same, which you should be able to.
No gal tune on his first album.
It didn't matter. Gal loved it. Gal loved it.
Gal loved him, bro.
Mama said,
man called himself Lady Loves Cool J.
Gal love Dappy.
Not as much.
I don't know.
That's not his selling point.
No, it's not his selling point.
My man's a selling point. No one knows LL Cool J.
His name is literally.
So that might have been his first thingy, but I bet it was his most successful, wasn't it?
Dappy over LL.
LL Cool J, his first album.
Like Rock the Bells or Bad.
Mama
said Knock You Out. That's his first three albums.
But his name is literally Ladies Love.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That was the selling point from the start, wasn't it?
He knows.
He
knows himself.
Come on,
he called himself.
He called himself.
He knows what time it is.
He's taking a piss, bro.
Come on, you guarantee if you looked at the numbers,
I've ever heard of any name.
Same way, Gala still buy.
So let me just get this straight. To be a timeless, good rapper, you gotta be technical. Don't butt in as well, right? Because I know what you lot ready. He's ready.
I'm not.
You gotta be technical. You gotta be ugly, and you gotta come out recently because you have to build on what everyone else done in the 80s, 90s.
You just got to be able to play it to a 19-year-old, yeah?
That's
and then
what
not
the
say,
time
oh
is.
my God, what the hell is this? Because a lot of things you're talking about, yeah? You're talking about Run DMC. Play that to a 19-year-old now that's just been listening to Dave and... Bruv, it's long.
Can you play it now and people...
And you'll play it and you're listening and they'll be like, bruv, what?
And not know that it's old.
Yeah.
You know, no one's
Here's
there.
a question for all of you as well, Ash. Does better music have to be... And I'm not even saying you're saying this, but... Is music better the more complicated that it is?
No.
Because it sounds like that's the argument you're making.
No, but it gets to a level. It has to be a level. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, hippity the hop. Yeah, obviously rap is not like. It's not like the rest of the genres, bro.
Exactly.
The rest are singing, so you can say whatever you want. So you could say anything in that, yeah? You're listening to the melody. It's the sound that you're listening to, yeah? With rap, you have to be saying something, bro. That's why you can't compare someone like Nas to someone who's saying hippity hip-hop to the
He
hip-hop.
talking about
and the flow.
70s, we're talking about 80s.
Or any of them things.
I don't think you know hip-hop from the 80s.
I can't even bother. Run DMC, bro. All that, like, do you know what I mean? Mama gonna knock you out. It's not the same level of, do you know what I mean? Like, I write. I know how hard it is. I'm not saying it's difficulty, yeah? Like I said, because it's got to be sonically. It's a mix. Like I said, and for me, you had to get to a certain level. It's like poetry, innit? It's like, when you take poetry classes, innit? You can't just write,
like you said,
I make the dog and...
Just take away from that, yeah?
Do you know what I mean?
Just take away...
the cog and... There's levels, innit? You got that, you got Shakespeare, like...
Just take it away from... You even got to go into, like, poetry, like, literally flow. The flows are better, bro. Like, the flows are better. Biggie's flow is better than LL Cool J's flow.
Boom, boom, boom,
Well,
boom,
we're not saying Biggie. We're not talking about Biggie's. We're talking Biggie's one of the greatest of all time.
Of course.
That's what we're talking about.
All the greatest from the 90s. All better than the greatest from the 80s. Because,
Yeah.
like I said, they took what they had, yeah, and they bettered it. And then from then, I'm not saying, the 2000s are better than the 90s. I'm saying that is the level you needed to get to.
Well,
and from
Biggie
there,
is timeless.
now it's subjective.
Biggie can spit right now, and anyone like that, them New York Donnies, that New York flow, because that's a New York flow, Biggie's thing, yeah. All of them Donnies can spit right now.
100%.
Timeless,
Bro,
don't matter. Like,
it's not about
an old school flow,
just smarter, yeah? Because if not,
Nah.
Nas would be the greatest of all time. But you can say 50 Cent's better than Nas if you want.
Yeah.
It's up to you because it's that level. That's his content.
That's straight
He's
to
not
the-
as smart. Obviously, Nas is smarter than 50 Cent. He makes way smarter music. He'll say stuff that 50 Cent couldn't say.
He's
Because
not
it wouldn't be on his
50
brain.
Cent ignorant,
Wouldn't think
innit?
about
He's mad
that.
ignorant, yeah? Do you know what I mean? But that's his style of music. And he's great at that kind of music, bro.
And
It's very hard to get better than at that kind of music, yeah? And at that level, it's subjective. Because it's not about who's smartest. Do you know what I mean? But for me, there has to be a level where, like...
I'm glad we had this disagreement. I'm
ABC
very
is
upset.
hard to beat, yeah.
I'm upset. Like, I'm gonna send you an 80s
Honestly, I ain't
playlist.
gonna
I'm gonna go.
I ain't gonna lose no sleep over it, yeah? I ain't gonna lose no sleep over it, but that'd
He's
be
been
one.
writing since he's 80 years old, bro, yeah? And his
That'd
first
be
bar
one.
was better than 80s dons.
Yeah, but
That
listen,
he wrote at 8 years
we've all
old.
got ears. Yeah?
That's mad.
We've all got
That
ears.
thing though, nah.
You can argue anything. We can all hear. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have to write to appreciate good writing.
No.
And
Nah.
just like watching a film.
But like I
you
said,
ain't
what
gotta
do
be a
you
filmmaker
count as good
or be
writing?
able
So
to create
what do you
computer
count from the
games.
80s as like good writing?
Songs.
Do you know what I mean? Like, so
not
what songs?
complication.
Alright,
Like, you're
so
talking
let
about
me-
Yeah, we're talking
format,
about-
like,
we're talking about-
oh,
we're talking about
this is
rap.
A, B,
Cool,
A,
nah,
B,
cool.
rap.
Brenda's Got a
rappers.
Baby. That is a great concept for me. For me, that's one of the greatest concepts of all time. Like, cool.
So concept is what
That's
you
a great
appreciate.
concept.
Okay.
Obviously, that's concept matter, isn't it? Obviously, it's on subject matter. If we're not talking about the actual, there's not a lot you can do with rap, bro. We're not going to talk about like the tone of your voice, innit? So literally, it's what you're talking about or how you're saying it.
And how you flow it.
And how you flow it. That's it. That's
So
like your
what
three
concepts
things,
does
innit?
Dappy come with then? That are mind blowing, like you guys are saying.
Nah, we're not even talking about... See, I know you're just talking about concept.
See,
but
now
we're
we're talking about concept.
technical.
That's what I'm
You just
saying.
said concept.
No, you said
Concept is another...
it's another aspect of it, innit? Do you know what I mean? Him lyric writing, songwriting,
Yeah.
bad boy.
Crazy.
Bad boy. He's done it. In fact, he done the best, one of the best Radio 1 live lounges.
Yeah, that was
He like mixed like two like rock songs in together. Sick.
hard.
Sick. He's, like I said, it's that kind of stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like,
On that point, then, is
I don't-
Eminem one of the best?
What? Rapper?
Yeah.
100%.
100.
100%.
Which Eminem?
You know what?
You know
Eminem.
what- which
From you to
Eminem.
say that,
Which Eminem?
You know.
You know which Eminem.
Because this is
You
my
know.
point. And this
You know, I ain't
is
gotta
gonna be
answer
my
that.
point.
Go on.
Because
You wouldn't
I
have
was
said
the
that about
biggest
anyone else.
Eminem fan the first two albums, yeah?
Yeah, fire.
of course,
But Eminem now,
Dead.
brother.
listen, but Eminem now is more technical than Eminem then.
No, it's not.
Yes, he is.
Now, maybe he is. He is.
Yes,
He's
he
too
is.
technical.
But he ain't better.
But he's too technical.
Exactly.
Well, this
But
is what
it's
it
not
is.
better though, is
Well,
it?
this is
No,
what
it's
I
not
said.
better.
I've already described that to
But
you,
he's
bro.
technical
Like I
enough.
said,
It's a level.
good-
Like you said, you get
good
to a
way.
level.
Put it.
Get to a level. The
Yeah.
90s was the
He-
level of
He
technical.
wasn't dead then. Like, if he was dead, he was technical enough.
He was already technical.
Them man back then ain't technical enough. He was technical enough then. And now, but then he went too technical and just focused on that. Changed
Could we
his
say
and it's not
so-
just technical either. He changed his voice. He's not talking about the same things. A lot of aspects.
You know, like
changed
rappers,
Eminem.
He was talking about stuff that I don't agree with, but I
I know. Yeah, but
because it sounds
that's why we like him, though, innit?
Yeah.
And it was shocking, wasn't it? Sonically good as well. And it was like
I don't agree with that.
It's like no one agrees with that. Fuck, Jesus Christ. Don't even listen to that first album, bro. Like, it's a mad thing. He's talking madness.
Can't play it out loud no more.
Nah, no way.
Yeah, that's on Kim.
I'll play that shit.
Oh my God,
I'll play that shit out loud the same way. Yeah, rags.
I said rags.
I don't think it's even that kind of. I don't think Eminem's even that rapper that you bang out like that anyway. It's a listen to thing. It's not like you like bang. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus Christ.
I still listen
He ain't
to
got
his
bangers,
first
like,
album.
He ain't got bangers, is it? That's what I'm saying. But I listen to him, I don't bang it. It's not. He hasn't got bangers. They're listening to his rhythms.
His second album,
He's a
yeah.
proper
His second
rapper.
album.
Bro, he's at that.
He's a proper
him
rapper.
there, yeah. Eminem at his peak is the level of rap for me. Like, that's the highest level of rap. That's the pinnacle for me. That's the pinnacle of rap.
Sick. Like I said, you could put Biggie on a beat now and you'd be like, this is just a Donny from New York.
Play
and
one more
he
chance
recorded
right
it
now.
yesterday. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That's the only thing with this whole conversation. Obviously, we're straying from time. We're striving from time. You know what I mean?
We're straying from time mean to stuff, and obviously people are iconic in their time and stuff, bro.
And it seems like we're playing people down.
It's like a football thing, a sports thing. Like, you can't compare Pele to Messi. Like, man was playing in different times. He had different stuff to aim for. There's a different parameters of success. Do you know what I mean?
You can compare. You just compared the 80s guys to the guys now.
Well, like I said, you can.
You can, but it's
unfair, like I said, because like I said,
football,
you
does
can
that
have
make Pele
nostalgia.
shit?
It makes him not as good as Messi. He's still not as good as Messi.
Pele.
No.
Messi's the greatest ever.
Messi's the greatest ever.
That's your football, man. I'm gonna let you have your opinion.
They know where I stand with that.
Messi's the greatest
We
ever.
had this conversation.
Messi
They know where I
better than
stand
Pele?
with that. Of course, Messi's better than
Messi's
Pele.
the greatest
What
to
about
ever
Ronaldo?
touch the ball.
Well, Brazilian Ronaldo, but it's there.
It's there.
But Messi because
just
of
give me
longevity.
even one of
Messi
them.
because of longevity.
Messi longevity.
Yeah.
Longevity.
Yeah.
He's done it for
Obviously,
for me,
talent-wise,
For me, they're equal.
I don't know about none of
Like,
talent
for me,
equal. But yeah, 100%, bro.
If someone say
bro,
R9,
listen, a man in the 50s
alright,
can't
cool.
be better than a man in 2023 at the peak of their game, yeah? And they're both thinking, bro, we've improved, bro. Hence why, if you get the fastest person from 1950,
There you go.
they ain't gonna be the fastest now,
Not
bro. It's simple. There's just we improve.
evolved.
We've evolved, bro. We get better as stuff.
Quickly as well in these last 100 years.
There's better diet, there's better
Everything, everything's
better
better, bro.
exercise, better tracks, there's better
Everything,
running
science,
equipment. So
we know
it's
everything
all
now.
of that. It's all of that.
Everything.
Yeah.
What's improved in hip hop?
That's what I'm
To
saying.
enable the rappers.
Yeah.
It's just time. Literally, it's very new compared to other genres. Do you know what I mean? So obviously you're gonna start ABCs. You know what I mean? It's gonna be any don. It's gonna be. You got to think. It's the same with like women's football. Like women's football. I know. Nah, I'm a fan anyway.
Yeah,
so
we're
I'm
fans of
cool.
women's football still.
Women's football, obviously. Women's football just started, and when it first started, they're dead because only a handful of women were playing football. Simple. Whereas every man in the whole country. This whole country has kicked the ball at some point in their life.
And
do you know what I mean? Where it's not the same. It's not the same with girls, but more and more are doing it, so they're getting better. Do you know what I mean? And as soon as like most girls do it, they're gonna be nagged. There's no reason why they can't be as good as us.
That's why they're so good
over
now.
time. Do you know what I mean? When there's enough people playing, and it's the same with the music, rapping, and that. You just start rapping. There's 10 people rapping. Yeah. Now everybody raps, so you're bound to in that big pool. Bound to have people that are way better than the Donnies that were like when there was just 10 people and it's like, right, this is mad. Never heard this before, but it was just 10 people.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
literally,
You know what it is? It's
evolution,
not even,
bro.
It's not even a skill thing, yeah? Think about it in this way. It's like the evolution of computer games and things getting more complex. People accept something and get used to it and play with it and then get bored of it and then try something different.
Yeah,
and that's all it is. So if
So you don't think it's harder? This is what I'm trying to say, yeah?
Yeah.
You don't think it's harder to write like Nas, the backwards gun tune, yeah, or something like that, yeah, than it is to write Mama Knock You Out? You think that's on the same level?
I think he does, but I don't think he cares about how complex it is.
That's what I was going to say. As a listener, I don't care how hard it was.
Do you know
I
what
just
I'm
want to listen to it.
But what I'll say is, do you think, because like you said, people get tired and that, yeah? Do you think that this level of rapping can get any better? Do you think in 20 years it's going to get any better?
Yeah. I think we can improve, man.
Nah,
for sure.
It's not.
For sure. I don't know how.
Because you get then you get Eminem too technical. They're going too far.
Can't go anywhere else.
I
don't
line complexity with greatness like you guys obviously do, because you're saying it can't get any more techie. That's not what makes a great song. Otherwise, all the great songs would be, but they're not, are they? The great songs are like the popular great songs.
But this is what I'm saying.
But even then, like, do you think that in 20 years, all the songs, or most of the top songs are going to be better than all the top songs now, or better than all the top songs in the 80s or the 90s? They're going to be a level. You're going to be able to put them on the same playlist.
Trust me, it's there.
So you think with Pete...
Songs is even worse.
Bro, I'm telling you,
like you said, songs
that's
is...
Songs I don't want to feel like with Pete creatively.
But it's not honestly good
as a
Pete.
culture.
We have a Pete creatively. We just make more good songs that are just as good as the others.
Bruv, you've got
plateaus,
like you've got 10 out of 10 songs, innit? You've got songs that you love, innit? All you need is more other songs that you love.
Bro,
you can only get to a level where you love songs, bro.
I don't think many other songs can give me a feeling that last.
Bruv, the way I
you know what I mean? Like,
what song?
Last,
Burna Boy.
Burna Boy.
Yeah,
That's my favourite song in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can it get that much better? Do you know what I mean? If you're not talking about technical, how can it get that much better than that?
I'm wheeling it 10 times, bro. I don't even understand half the song.
You can listen to things in the 90s and 80s and that. No one's disputing the songs.
Yeah.
We were only disputing ability.
Yeah.
Songs and that you can play now.
Bro,
like, do you know what I'm trying to say? Like,
I love songs from the 60s.
Certain songs.
Like, you can't, technical bit don't make whether you like it or not, innit? Like I said, like, obviously you can't just have anyone just chatting rubbish, innit? If not every song you'd like, wouldn't you? Do you know what I mean? You just like any rapper just chatting rubbish, innit?
Like what you want.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, more
Just like
time.
books and movies.
You're not just going to listen to someone
you
chat
know what I mean?
absolute rubbish on a thing, and it would be hard to do that and make it sound good. Do you know what I mean? A, B, C. You wouldn't just listen to someone do the. Do you know what I mean? If someone just came on the track, and they done the alphabet, but it sounded good sonically, you probably still wouldn't listen to it because that'd just be a bit mad, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Like, it'd be bored, it'd mess up your head a bit.
Some of these
I mean?
drill tunes are a step away from that.
You know what I'm saying? But do you listen to them?
Nah.
They're on the radio all the time. Someone's listening to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Them things are going. They're going back.
But I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, 100.
That as well sounds like an old person's opinion. Have you really been listening to them? Because if you listen
How
to
can
them,
that be an old person's opinion if you're dissing the nursery rhymes from the 80s and that's not
what
an
they're
old
doing.
person's opinion?
Literally what they're doing now.
I think they're going backwards.
if you, they have definitely.
not.
They've got more simple, innit? I think.
It's hard, like you said, because we're not like massive fans of drill either. You
No.
know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But it's so easy to fall into that
So
trap.
easy to fall
There are
into
some
that.
tunes,
Like,
when I hear certain drill tunes, I think, that's it. Like, there's some people that you can see they're
There are
building
some,
on
trust
that.
That's what I'm saying,
But
bro.
you know what you gotta remember?
Slowly, is that no one's building
Oi, do you know
on it.
what is as well though? Do you know what? Like, we always when we get nostalgic, yeah, we always think of the best tunes. Yeah, we always think like we're talking about grime and all these people are talking about Gets and all this Holmes, We Home and that. Do you know how many dead MCs there were?
Yeah.
The majority, same as the drill thing. And in 10 years,
Honestly.
20 years, we'll do the same thing. And we'll think about Diggy D and the people that were good at drill. But then you'll forget about all these other dons that were dead. The majority of them that were dead. We do that with every era, I'm telling you.
Yeah, the youngsters will have that conversation.
There was
10,
dead songs
15
in
years from
the
now.
noughties, but
Do you
there's
know what I mean?
mad bangers as well. Like, obviously, they're the ones we remember.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm
exactly
saying?
that. Yeah, true.
Do you feel like, though, okay, you're right. Do you feel like more dead people get a shot now than they did back then?
100%,
Yeah.
because this music's more accessible. The game,
More dead people get shine than they did back then. It was
now
hard to get shine if you were completely dead consistently back then, yeah?
I could record a thing. Yeah, 100%. I could record something right now on this mic, yeah. Chat the craziest crowd you've ever heard. Put a balaclava on and it might bust because we've got YouTube, we've got Spotify, etc. etc. Didn't have that, did it?
No.
Do you think there's ever going to be a time where we compare like the artists we've been talking about to some of these drill artists?
Oh, what do you mean? As in,
In
like,
terms of ability, songs, catalogue,
compare, what do you mean? Like, as in, like, on the same level?
putting them in our top fives, yeah.
Oh, no.
No?
I don't.
You don't listen.
I don't think like Digger and that, or Central C and that, could ever.
The problem
chat
is
to
you
Gets
don't
and
listen to
Kano.
it enough, so
Nah.
you're not going to have that same
That
feeling
full-
that you
yeah,
had
of course.
from the
Obviously
other,
it's biased,
you know what I
innit?
mean? Like,
It's
it
biased,
is a bias. It is a
Music's
bias.
subjective
Of course
anyway,
it is.
so
It is.
so you can't.
It's
Nothing's
one of them-
final. Anything we say is not final, innit? But
It's like I said,
For me,
it
nah.
depends. Like it depends, innit? Like what you said, what you like. I said, obviously, we prefer them people, innit? But like I said, like cultural
Yeah.
thingy, you can never chat to Central C
Oh,
about
cultural
cultural impact and all these
That's
other things. So
completely
obviously,
different argument.
loads of people are gonna have that from then, and it's
Yeah.
gonna be their favorite artist
Yeah.
from when they were 12 to when they were 16 or whatever, and that will be that for them, innit? You get me? Like obviously, we're different, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like I said, I can appreciate their tunes, but I'm never gonna be super fans of them because it wasn't really made for me.
Yeah.
But and so it's respect. You know what I mean? They're doing their own thing, like. And like I said,
there's a few. The first thing is
I like
do
some of
like
their tunes. That's what I'm
few of
saying.
their
We
tunes.
like their tunes
I'm
as
not
well.
even
I mean, that's-
but I just talking about timeless. I don't think that. For me, like I said, I'm trying to like Stormzy. I feel like in 20 years you'll be able to play his albums and that. Obviously, I know there's a lot of singing and stuff, but even the rap, you'll be able to play in 20 years and still appreciate. I still feel that. Do you know what I mean? But I don't feel like Central C, for instance, that's gonna have the same thing.
I don't
in
even know
20.
who Central C is, bro.
There you
Like,
go.
we're talking
That's
about
so
something
mad.
serious,
He's
like-
He's the most successful rapper in this.
Yeah,
in
he's
this country.
gone.
Yeah,
He's the
bro.
first person to like. He's broke
It's broke America.
global. Like
I still don't know who this
That's
brother
mad.
is. I don't even know there's a brother or a group. I
Got
thought
like
he
a
might
billion
was talking about
streams or something like that. Like-
One,
how can I be homophobic? My bitch is gay. You ain't heard that?
Yeah, I heard that song.
Yeah, and it's got the sample in it.
Yeah, I heard that
Something.
Eve or
song.
something like
Yeah,
that?
blow your mind.
Eve, yeah, it's sick.
I just feel like I can't believe
It's
that
hard not to
you
be biased.
think or you are pessimistic about the future of music and you think it's not going to get any better.
I don't think it's a bad thing. I just think there's only so good it can
It's
get.
a weird one. It's a weird one what you're saying, yeah? Because how can you like something more than loving it? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you're saying stuff like, how do we get better? But bro, all falls down is perfection for me.
All falls down.
Kanye West, like, you can only level that. Love a song more than that. How do you get better?
How do you make that song better?
How do you make that better? Like,
you don't. But the next thing, I've always had these moments in my life where I'm like, this is it. And then that moment comes again. Yeah. But it's better.
But nah. Music's different, no. It's different. You'll just put that other song. Yeah.
21 seconds for me, I was like, music ain't getting no better than this. And then 6 months later, you did.
It's not that.
You were part of it, bro.
Some things.
You were part of the start of black culture taking over, bro. Like, you're talking about So Solid, bro. You're like, oh, So Solid, come on. Yeah, because
moment in time, bro.
First £1 million video, bro. We're talking about iconic stuff that you were there for the start of, bro. And you're like, bro, we can improve from it. Yeah, bro, because literally you just came from ladies at the back in the west and the south. We just came from that. Now we're doing flips into...
I love it when you do that. Every single one's on point. I feel like he was writing for
bro, this is what I'm saying. I studied it. Obviously, I've been writing a long time, innit? So literally, I do you know what I mean? I studied this shit to a degree, innit? But yeah, obviously, I remember that. Do you know what I mean? Like, except from there, man doing flips into cages now. You know what I mean? What's the man's
50 man in the video.
On top of the pops and that. Do you know what I mean? Like, you saw the improvement. Like I said, then you saw the improvement in production.
Yeah.
And everything. You know what I mean? We're listening to sets. Try listening to that set now on a tape. Like, you know, that's what you were listening to, loud.
Yeah.
Like, can't listen to that now.
Then, that sounded clean.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. When you man, listen to Major Ace, bro. If you know Major Ace, R.I.P. Major Ace.
But yeah, we're from a unique time with everything without getting,
you don't realise
just technology as well, like everything. That's why it's hard to compare music as well, because like I said, with the accessibility and stuff of Spotify and stuff, and how the whole technology space is changing. It's hard, isn't it? Whereas now we're getting to a point, obviously I know we're going to say AI and stuff, but we're getting to a point where we're at pinnacle with technology as well, in terms of like...
Maybe that's the next wave.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Maybe that's how music improves. Maybe AI and humans combine and we make...
You never know.
Shit.
Never say never, still.
Never say never.
I'm not going to talk to
you. I would say that's definitely where it's going, I'd say, actually.
AI, that's a whole other subject.
There's no stopping it. It's happening.
No stopping it. It's gone now.
But even in music and art, I don't think there's any stopping it. I think it's happening.
Nah, it's happening.
And we're not going to embrace it, and we'll get left behind, and they will. Do you know what I mean? And they, when I say they, I mean your children.
Oh, okay.
Yeah? Who are not even born yet are going to embrace that shit. And you're going to be going... Back in my day, we used to get
of
pen
course.
in the pants and Blackberry, you know what I mean? And they'll be like, what are you talking about?
I don't ever want to be that person, you know.
Never. That's why you've got to try.
That's why I try not to do that, bro. That's why I try and be, like I said, like everything, even stuff I don't like and that, I'm like, okay, I understand why, I try to understand why they do. And understand, like I said, I'm older now. Like I said, it's hard for us because we're not like our parents and how detached they were from the culture. They were detached, bro. 80s culture, 90s culture, completely different. We're talking about stuff about 20 years ago, yeah? But it's still relevant now. Most of them, bro, trust me. Like, it's not the same, bro. They say, oh, yeah, this one, what they do. I mean, they don't understand grime. Brother, man didn't understand grime. I can't say I don't understand drill. I was there for grime. Like, how can I not understand drill? It's the same, brother. It's just them
I think you will get to a point.
It's their time.
I think you will get to a point sooner or later where you're too far removed from what's going on to appreciate it.
This is what it is. It's not for me. This is what I'm trying to say. I am too far, brother. I'm deep in my 30s.
I'm with you. I'm too far removed from all of that shit.
To. And if you don't get to a point...
It's not for me. It's not my music,
it's not for me either.
Then you're part of...
But I like the beats. Because it's part of my culture.
Some of the beats.
Them beats came from my thing, bro. Them beats came from grime and hip hop and everything I do like. I love them beats, innit? The way they spit is not... for me, but that's how confused the music is, yeah. Because the people call us grime, yeah. Bro, show me the last grime tune we made,
bro. Everything we do
we're spitting on bare drill tracks. But I spit grime.
We're searching like R and because drill. But a lot of people don't even realize. Listeners don't realize that drill is the same tempo as grime.
140, yeah.
So when we spit, obviously DJs and that, and obviously people in music know that, but the average listener doesn't know that, and they'll say, "Oh, it's grime." These times we've got the beat from YouTube, and it's R and drill or drill. Do you know what I mean? Like. And it's got the 808s in it, but we're just spitting R flow on it. Drill's weird because it's like defined by its flow. You have to do the same flow for it to be drill. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I mean. It's a weird one. 808. It's a weird one. Whereas the beats,
whereas the beats are that tempo.
They're never defined as drill. Like a couple are, like with them bay
you know what,
ones.
It's a subgenre, isn't it? It's not like a genre, and that's why it has to stick to the things that define it, I guess.
Exactly that.
Yeah.
Did we finish our fives quickly?
Yeah. What's the 5?
You've done 4, yeah. Who was your 4th? Stormzy. Yeah.
Ooh.
You know, just went off.
Is it too soon for Dave?
When he said that, I was hurt.
I was thinking
when he said that, I was hurt.
Did I say it tonight?
You said it out loud.
I don't think it's too soon, Dave, because I think, like I said, if anything's timeless,
Yeah.
it's going to be talking about subject matter like that.
Bro.
Dave has.
I'm pissed I didn't say that.
Those 90s artists have. In terms of like his whole presence, his story, his persona, his talent, all combined, I think
crazy. His
I don't
talent,
think you can't be arguing.
his talent, like you said, his subject matter and his delivery, and his taste, beat choice and stuff. Like he makes good songs. He's a ridiculous lyricist. He flows good. So you know what I mean. He's got Tupac lyrics, Biggie flow. Obviously not that flow, but you know what I'm saying. Like in terms of good at both. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like you said, everything about him, like he's got the whole package in it. You know what I mean? He ticks every box.
There's no arguments for me there.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't think you can talk about Dave.
Dave, for sure.
Yeah, I'm pissed I didn't say that.
Yeah,
took that. But
I'm going for another female. I'm going Estelle.
Ooh,
it's a wild card.
Yeah, it is. But
good shout, though.
it's just you can still play like some of our songs now. And it's still,
I'm not gonna lie. I
still
did another one of her tunes the other day, but yeah, definitely, bro. If we we're saying timeless thing, like I said, obviously. Not massive impact, although she did have a massive impact with American Boy, and do you know what I mean? Like, obviously, I like all them tunes, 1980s, yeah.
Don't matter about impact either, really.
But yeah, like I said, if you say that for tunes, yeah, you could play top 4 tunes right now from them times there, and they're on my playlist now.
She doesn't have a big catalogue. That's it.
That's it.
What's the tune she's
But
got?
American Boy was massive, wasn't it?
Yeah, American Boy
That's
was
massive
crazy.
as well.
That's
And
played
it's a bad boy tune.
now.
I'm not
it's
just saying stuff because
crazy.
it's massive. It's a sick tune, isn't it? That's why.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
tune I like. You better watch them, gal. Well, who was that with? What's his name? People
It's
gonna
a
cuss me
Black
like
Satin,
that.
innit?
Black Twain.
Black Twain.
That was a tune.
that
She had a
tune you
tune
like,
with DJ High Tech.
You didn't like 90s?
Oh, 90s is hard.
1980s.
I thought the album was decent, man.
I know the tune,
cold.
but
Big tune.
Yeah, 98 was bad.
I like that and the tune that on the High Tech Volume 3 album. Give Life to Me.
And she got a reggae tune. Oh, what's the reggae tune? I had it the other day.
Won't you come over, love?
Won't you come over, love? You don't know that tune?
Yeah, that tune's bad. Isn't it?
It's I'm not saying I don't like Estelle. I'm just saying
they're bang today.
She's not on my timeless list.
Yeah, that's
Like,
cool.
you wouldn't, you know, if you played them
She's not
today,
on my
you don't
top
think.
5 timeless list. You don't have to be.
No,
it's
still be
cool.
timeless.
I hear
It's
that.
not my
Not
top
on
5.
yours. Yeah, that's
top
fine.
5.
That wouldn't be in my
That's
top
it,
5.
that's it,
That wouldn't be in my
that's
top
it.
5 because she hasn't done enough.
That's
There's a lot of people that have done stuff like
That's
that.
why I want to
bro.
say someone, but it's
Do you know what I mean?
I'm going to say my next one, and I know he's not in anyone's top 5 timeless, but he is for me, and it's Sway DeSaffo. Sway.
Sway.
Yeah.
Rapper,
Timeless, man.
Yeah,
I love Sway.
I mean, Sway made me
Lil
feel
Derek?
special, man, when he said,
like Lil Derek.
Liverpool, Ipswich. I was like, yeah!
Everyone does that. Everyone from Ipswich does that. But
Up your speed.
Yeah, Lil Derek's
Up your
doing
speed.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That album was very good at the time.
The 2 mixtapes
mixtape
before
as well.
that.
That's
were
what
the
I
ones
think that was mixtapes. To be
solidified
fair.
it.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that was
bad.
It was good, man. He had good concepts
Yeah, little
before his
run.
time, man.
my top 5 would have been including a lot of mans, isn't it? Like I would have had Dave in there probably. I'd have had Rich in there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. We would have said some.
There would have
of our
been-
names,
I would have
yeah.
said none, and you like say that.
There'd been a lot of crossovers for me. But
Why?
yeah.
I would have said yeah.
So I'm running out in it, but don't know, man. Especially because, like I said,
So like, if it's the last one, let's just say last one.
No, just because you can't think about him.
A guilty pleasure. No, it don't have to be timeless.
Like
Somebody that same kind of setup, but somebody that you just because you got about a million lists.
I know,
I got about a list.
yeah.
You single and this.
I didn't come with nothing. I just can't come off the dome.
I was on Spotify, so I
Put myself on the pressure.
rolling
I'll go
through.
through my playlist, innit? Like the people that I think are timeless are going to be on my playlist.
Yeah, okay, but we might not have that. We're not going through the same list as
All
we're
right,
not doing what
you
you're
set up the
doing.
rules, Ash. What's the rules?
It don't have to be just forget the timeless. Just say somebody that you think like deserve flowers that didn't get any. I have
Okay.
2 to be fair.
British.
British, yeah, British. Same concept. British.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right, if we're doing that, that makes it a bit easier for me. So,
Yeah.
all right, cool. Ice Kid. If we're talking about grime.
See,
feel like
I
that's someone-
I know,
that's
but
someone-
This has kind of missed me a little bit.
Yeah, because he ain't got tunes like that. But he was a ridiculous, like most, he's definitely a, not even just artists, to be honest, people of his time, yeah, that listen to grime in that time,
Yeah.
in my area, we'll put him
Fire.
Yeah, he's
top
God level.
3, like
God level.
like Gets level,
It's
like
God
his
level, you know.
his level, his level of actually spitting. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he ain't got tunes like that. It's weird. It's like Eminem. He ain't got bangers that you want to listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He ain't got all falls down, is he? Like Eminem. Do you know what I mean? Not trying to listen to My Name Is. Do you know what I'm saying? But the lyricism as a rapper, crazy. Talking about American, and same as Ice for like way ahead of his time.
Yeah.
Like for me, when he come out and he done the Westwood thing and Chip and that, he's way better than Chip.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It's a hard one, isn't it?
Producers as well, you know.
I know.
Yeah, I ain't going for no producers.
I couldn't.
I couldn't, man.
Not grime.
It's obviously bad boy
As if they're
producers,
bad,
bruv.
but it's hard to put.
And it's
them
too
above
hard
artists.
and it'd be too hard to throw people above each other, like Spyro, Rude
Yeah.
Kids and
Like
stuff
Da
like
Vinci and them.
Da Vinci,
So hard,
Spyro,
yeah.
Rude Kid,
Hell.
like
Yeah, Da
it's like,
Vinci's
yo, these
crazy.
are their foundation.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to put one above the other, innit? Just say Dappy. You know what I'm saying?
I would be happy with you to say
Respecting the
Dappy.
thing, bro. Nah,
No, it's not. It's
he's
not
got
a
his flowers.
disrespect. Do you think it's a major disrespect? Nah, we're getting.
Yeah, don't bring it back up. Don't go there again. Let's just.
I just wanted to say, like, it's not disrespectful to say LL Cool J's better than Dappy. Like, if you think he's better and I think he's better,
I didn't mean that. You seemed a bit shocked.
Yeah, I'm still am.
Because for me, I feel the reason you're so shocked.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
I had to bring that.
The reason you're so shocked, though, I feel it's just nostalgia, bro.
Yeah,
I feel
you think you're thinking
around
end-ups, yeah? But if I gave Dappy right now,
Just a
yeah, I
beat.
gave him Love You Better, yeah? Gave you that beat, yeah? And I said,
Do a
brother,
cover.
freestyle over that, cover that today, yeah?
He'll smash it up, bro.
And you feel like
Destroy it,
I
brother.
feel like it's nostalgia, but I feel like you guys just missed LL.
You think it's recent, but
I like LL Cool J.
You missed it.
Like I said,
Like you said, love you better, and I need love.
Let's
You know what I
get,
mean? Like, you missed LL Cool J.
let's get him and him on the same track. I guarantee he spins him out his socks.
All right, cool. Let's go
Yeah.
with your.
That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Let
I'm
the people
keeping all
decide.
that. Yeah, all
Yeah.
that's going and living there.
Yeah.
And do you know what? I'm gonna get killed online because none of them people online know.
That's what I'm saying.
They're gonna type him in, yeah? I'm gonna say, yo, Google him. They're gonna hear listen.
They're gonna
They're gonna see his films and his TV show.
Yeah,
That's what they're gonna
TV
see,
show.
bruv.
What's it, CIS or whatever?
Bro, what was his
He done
original
that
one?
mime show.
CSI,
didn't he?
sorry.
What was his 90s show? Let's go off that one. What was my one? What is? It's hard, man. Can we go singers just for this one? We're doing wild card, aren't we? Go for it.
Wild card, yeah, wild card. That's what we call it.
Shola Amma, man.
Oh,
Big up Shola Amma, man. I
Oh.
swear to God, the first ever concert I went to on some random thing. Can't bother tell you not the story, but it's Ipswich Regent. You know what I mean? I'll tell you the story actually. We're here, aren't we? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, literally, the yard, yeah. We're poor, council estate. You know, this is the 90s. You get me? Our neighbour literally knocked on the door and said, "Oh, can I borrow your phone?" Like, it's a this is how mad it is. Like, obviously we're cool with our neighbours
this is
across the
mad,
road. Like, "Oh yeah, can I borrow your phone?" Like, I'm in a competition for the radio, whatever. I've got to phone them up or something. I don't think house phones be cut off or something.
Yeah.
Either. They phoned up. They won a competition. Mad thing, yeah. It was for free tea.
Free tea.
Yes. If you know,
Do anything. I had the plats. Yeah, I know.
yeah, them ones. But I had the tune you just sung. I'm a youth these times. I bought that song. Right? That was one. I think it's the first song I ever bought.
Yeah.
Right? It might have been, you know what I mean, historic. So obviously, yeah, she won the thing. I just won the thing, yeah, whatever. She's like, oh yeah, like she'll know what to go with. She's like, oh yeah, I'll take you, like kind of thing. Like obviously you love them, don't you? Or whatever.
Wow.
So obviously let me use the phone. So yeah, went there, warm up act. Showed up.
that's cold.
You might need some. I said, yo, guess what the second tune I bought was?
Get
Get me when the movie comes straight out of that. When I bought that tape, bro, I've just rinsed that thing. And it's mad because like we actually had contact with her like a few years ago. And I can't remember how. Like something. I think I might have posted or something, or some kind of tune got posted. And like she's like, oh yeah. And I was like, you're a
Twitter or
legend.
something,
Yeah. And then she just follows back and I said, oh, you guys are sick. And I just thought, nah, you don't even understand what's going on, man. You know what I mean? I'm fanboying in my head
If
differently.
she came out, if she came out as she was then in 2019, she'd have been so successful.
bro,
you know what I mean?
honestly.
And it's a shame that sometimes your
I know.
favorite artists
Time,
have
you
to
know.
take that.
So long.
Bro,
That's
timing.
it.
You know what?
We realise that timing is
Time is everything.
everything.
That's why I'm so
Trust
happy,
me.
yeah, I swear to God, that Gets is getting his flowers. I can't explain
That makes me
to you,
happier than
yeah,
anything. I'm telling you.
how much
Yeah.
that has satisfied me.
He could
to
have easily
see
just
this guy,
let it pass him.
become a full-time successful musician, bro. Like, we made a tune with Gets in 2000, it's 10 years now, bro, yeah? And we done Wireless, bro, which is way out there anyway.
Bro, yeah, go on.
And we were the first, we obviously brought him out to perform with us. He'd never been to a festival or performed at a festival, bro.
Wow.
Like, these guys are idol, bro. Like, what are we bringing you
That
out
is
after a festival?
outrageous.
And you've never performed at a festival, bro. And like, a legend.
Obviously now, since then.
Since then, done everything under the
course,
sun. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Probably done blessed to be fucking mad stages.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, all across the world.
But that was the first time.
That was the
That's the first
first
time
time. He'd never even
festival.
been to a festival, I don't think, let alone perform. Like, literally, like, obviously, it's first time for us. And at the time, I was thinking, what? What do you mean? Like,
Yeah.
Because
Gets,
obviously to
bruv,
us
like,
is... Do you know
do
what
you know
I'm
what I
saying?
mean? Like,
Yeah.
this is
You know what I mean?
madness, bro.
But yeah, obviously all the grime time happened after, like what we were talking about earlier with Stormzy and what's it called, German Whip and all that stuff.
exactly.
And then
Obviously, it's always going to be part
you know what I'm
of
saying?
that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's
And him
capitalised
and
off that.
Rude Kid, big up Rude Kid as well. And then but I'm so happy he got his flowers, honestly, because that was one of them ones that would have burned me. I can't lie,
Trust
like
me.
he's my favorite, yeah. And it was just like, bro, if you overlook this guy,
Especially because obviously, you know we like him because he's obviously technical and he's sick like, as well, but he actually makes good tunes as well.
Yeah,
you know
exactly. It's not just that. Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, he's the best. That's why. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, I knew how talented he was in it. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, concept wise and that. That's why a lot of them grime guys got pinholding in it, just like spitters. Yeah. But they're more than that. Like I said, they're concept writing. Do you know what I mean?
Lead to the song, right?
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like,
it's good that they just intertwined between rap now. Do you know what I mean? It's seamless now, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like grime people,
because they earned it, didn't they? They earned it to say I am a rapper. I don't just spit on 140 or 130.
Any tempo, innit?
You know what I mean?
And he's been like that as well.
Yeah, he was that from early.
All right, I'm looking forward to this, Ash. What you got?
Ash. You've done. You changed the question.
So for me, I got two, but I'm gonna go for one. For this one, Kalashnikov.
Yes.
Because I don't think like enough people. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They got my guys still.
Ricochet, bro. Ricochet, Kalashnikov.
Yeah,
it's fire, bro. Oh my god, I loved. That album was fire.
Short-lived though.
Yeah, I know, but
I don't even know why. That's the thing. We didn't even have enough. Like Rewind magazine was all we had. I remember seeing it in there one time, but we didn't have enough.
I told you it weren't down
about
to
what was going on with it.
It weren't even down to the consumer.
It's too hard, isn't it?
Literally, it was just down to if they want to push you. If they want to push you, bring me. And if you don't,
it was completely.
You're done. That's it. How you even telling people that you even got dropped?
Yeah,
like you forget what social media and what the internet's done. Yeah, like how do you even let people know that you've been dropped by your thing? Me and now you just disappear. You just done. You just I don't hear him on the radio anymore.
Nothing.
It's wild, bro. Like the power they had is
scary.
Insane,
that's why it's weird.
Bro.
It's so outdated, yeah, because we'll speak to people, and young people will still say like, or even people our age or whatever, be like, "Oh, I want you to get signed," and that. It's like, bro, that's not even the aim, bro. Like this ain't 2005. Just give me 1 billion streams on Spotify. Independent, please.
Makes more.
Please, I don't want 20%. You know what I'm saying? Like,
just get Kim Kardashian the postman quick.
And we're nice. Like, do you know what I mean? But that's how it was back then.
Keep
like,
your deal, man.
The be all and end all was to get signed. Whereas I know bare people have been signed.
Because that was the only way. It was literally the only way, innit? Like I said, you have to get your advance and then try work it and then get them to push you and hopefully people buy it and stuff. Whereas now just put yourself in the right position.
It's the other way around now. You'll get signed after you've bust on TikTok or something.
And
it's easy for them. You don't even need A&Rs.
Terms now.
Exactly.
Yeah, A&Rs.
Switch on your
job now, isn't it? You're not A&R signing. If you've got 20 million views, then you're going to try side manning.
I suppose A&R's role's changed a bit now, yeah? So A&R now is like, if you got signed because you blew on TikTok in the UK, A&R might be hooking you up with certain producers and places that you don't know.
The record company will still do the thing. Yeah.
That's the A&R now.
Yeah, the record job will still do that. And like I said, they'll put you in.
They're not discovering talent.
Nah, there's no discovery. Before that was literally, have you heard about that guy Ed Sheeran? He's playing at the Salt House. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, he gets like 200 people there, but he's got a good song.
We'll wrap it up quick. All right, so just hang around.
Children of Disease as well, yeah.
Children of Zeus.
Children of Zeus.
Children of Zeus. Big up Children of Zeus.
Hoodman. Jeez.
Hoodman.
You know about Hoodman?
I'm about to watch them again next week.
Hoodman Jermaine.
You know about Hoodman?
Yeah, of course.
Jermaine.
Yeah.
Come on.
All right, so I was going to say Wookie, like as a producer.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said Sticky instead of Wookie.
I'm not going to lie, I did think that at the time because I thought,
Yeah, but that's because I was lining it up differently, but I thought, my person is going to be, and when I saw this guy on the IKEA advert, I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
D-double-E.
I'm not going to lie. I was going to do that.
Do you know what?
Just because.
Do you know what? He's the greatest MC of all time. Don't care. MC, yeah? Club MC.
Yeah.
Greatest of all time.
This guy, he should be a stand-up comedian as well. Do you know what I mean?
He's so funny, bro.
Yeah, D-double. That's me.
Undeniable.
Oi, I forgot.
I'm not going to lie. I was going to put him in my 5.
Forgot.
Because
it is timeless.
It's timeless, bro.
It's timeless because he can come out and say his line and everyone will know.
Not lying.
You know what I mean?
A sound.
Ooh, bro, everyone goes like, bro, it's outrageous. I don't know what it is, but
it's wild.
He's the greatest MC of all time, bro.
100%.
That feeling will never. He went for D-double, innit?
D-double, oh my,
greatest,
of course,
bro.
man.
Greatest,
100%.
Yeah, D-double. Just again, timeless. D-double had the personality, he had the collaborations. He just seemed like a good artist to collaborate with.
Do you know what? That's just straight timeless. Like, bro, not even one fighting. That's just timeless.
He was in me in my timeless.
Right, so how are we going to wrap this up then? Okay, here's something.
We're going to run him down. Run down our 5.
So the rundown, I can't even remember what I said.
My 5.
I've got mine written. I'll probably about to remember.
Like mine, to be fair. So.
All right, so wrap them up then. Everyone just say their whole 5. Do you want to start?
Cool. So I went with, first I went with Kano. Then I went, this is no particular order. So Kano gets Skepta, Stormzy, and Ice Kid for the wild card. That should have been.
Who was my second one? My first one was EZ. Wiley.
Wretch.
Yeah,
This is the order.
Yeah,
You done
EZ,
it.
Wretch, Dave, Wiley, Show Lamar.
come back.
Miss Dynamite, Estelle,
Heartless.
Heartless, Klashnikov,
Yeah.
and then somebody else I'm missing.
One more.
What's his name? Chipmunk.
Chip.
Chip.
Yeah, Chip. There you go, Eli.
I had 6. I don't know how I got away with it.
Well, you
but-
said 6, yeah?
Yeah, I got away with 6.
Yeah,
So I had
Cheater.
Sticky,
I mean,
Sticky,
Wookie.
So Solid Crew, Dizzy, Wookie, Sway, and D Double.
You didn't say Wookie.
Yeah, I did.
We just
Oh,
spoke
yeah,
about it
you
just
spoke
now.
about it.
Literally,
Sorry.
we just spoke about it now. You said, "Oh, why
That's
did I
it.
say
Yeah,
Sticky?"
yeah.
instead
So
of
he's on
Wookie?
the list. Yeah, so I had 5. Yeah, so
Okay.
Dizzy, Sticky, So Solid, Sway, and D Double.
okay.
Yeah. So to wrap up, I had the best list. Everything I said was correct.
Right, everyone listens.
Alright, to wrap up, yeah.
Everyone listens.
Go listen to LL Cool J talk about Gal, yeah?
Yeah.
And tell me what you think about the levels
Yeah.
that he's spitting that at.
with Daps.
Anything you want to say, Ash,
Is that his
before we
name,
leave?
Dap? Nah, bro. I'm still not having that. I'm still not having that LL thing though.
Fam.
We have to
Everything
leave it
else
to
is
Sunday.
I need love.
Everything else is cool. We do. You need love, right?
We all need to get love.
Ain't lying.
Someone said
lying,
that
bro.
right now, yeah? Tell him to
shout
remix
out.
and make 2023.
Shout out to
Stick out,
Brazen
bang.
and Menace, aka Brotherhood, and we're out.
Thanks.
Peace.
Peace.
Big up for having us.